The player is looking for the matching card type on this 4x4 grid and is looking to pair each one off and to select them. In the electronic version, once the cards have been selected, they will no longer be able to be turned back over, and the player, whether they made a right or wrong choice, will be committed to that. This way, in the electronic version, the player is both tested on both speed of capability and of their memory with the same patterns that they have brought up. It also means that every time they replay the game, there is the possibility that they are going to do it at a different pattern, and so are being challenged differently each time. Once the cards have been flipped over, the computer in the electronic game version, or in this case the player, just for the sake of explaining through this video, will randomly move the cards around while they are meant to keep track of where the cards are going while they are face down. This is to push the mind's ability to keep track of which cards are, since they all began looking at them. In the electronic version of the game, there is a potential point to be scored for every correct pair the player first chose, and then another point for every pair the player finds in the correct order. Once the face-down cards have been removed randomly, the player will then be prompted to then re-flip the cards back over, beginning with the last cards that they had flipped over originally. So they will be working backwards, starting from the ones they last turned over and ending on the ones they first turned over. So here the spatial awareness is being pushed in the participant's mind to recognize the different sort of patterns that are shown on each card and to recognize them. In the electronic version of the game, the cards will be rotated so that it adds more of a challenge to the play.